Hi, I'm Ryan Wright.
And I'm Jeff Chang.
Welcome to Reasons to See.
Where we give you reasons to see.
And not to see.
Jeff Chang.
So
21 and over.
So let's hang out.
Jeff Chang. Jeff Chang is turning 21 years old, and Jeff Chang's two friends, not Jeff Chang and also not Jeff Chang, have come to surprise him, take him out on the night of his life for his 21st birthday, and chaos ensues. Plus, they gotta get Jeff Chang home by 6 a.m. for his big interview with the fucking doctor people.
Ryan's Consensus. There are some funny reasons to see 21 and over. There are some funny reasons to see 21 and over. Yeah, you know, a lot of people are bagging on this film, but I actually had a good time watching it.
Jerry's Consensus. Jeff Chang is the reason to see this movie. Jeff Chang is the reason, Jeff Chang. I'm right there with you, man. I saw all the crappy reviews going in, and I was sitting there watching it going, you know what? I'm just having a good time being here.
Reason to see number one, the cast.
Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, this cast is great. I thought they were fantastic in it, you know?
Yeah.
The script itself is not great. It's not, there's nothing special about it. The directing's nothing special. But the actors, I felt, you know, you could feel a lot of improv probably going on. Yeah. They all had great chemistry, even the Jewish guy, I don't know his name, that's what they just call him, the Jewish guy.
I'm having trouble remembering any name of Jeff Chang.
Yeah. And the Jewish guy and the girl, they had good chemistry. Every one of the actors, they all worked well together, and they made it a lot of fun. They elevated the material.
Yeah, no, I believe their chemistry. I believe that they were friends, you know. The movie lives and dies by the actors pretty much solely, almost. Because it's an amusing premise, and the premise is good enough. It's like I say, it's a lot like The Hangover. But you know what? What they put in that structure, I enjoyed, so...
It's a lot like Hangover and Superbad combined, you know?
Totally, yeah, exactly. It's got that adventure mixed with, you know, college comedy thing, which I found to be a cool little martini.
And you know, like, a lot of people are complaining about the way how they sort of behave, these people, but I know plenty of, like, 18 to 25-year-olds, and they seemed authentic enough to what I've seen, you know?
You're probably not gonna be swayed if that's how you react to these things, but even the asshole guy, I was still like, yeah, you know, I've had friends like this guy. Yeah. Like, I could see why someone would hang out. He's still fun.
And the way it's justified, too, of why they're hanging out, they talk about it, you know, they're your oldest friends, the weirdest and stuff like that, you know, they have the history. It makes perfect sense. They're all a little bit of outcasts, and so I don't get why everyone's bagging on it, because they were a lot of fun to hang out with. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a hangout movie, and you're hanging out with this cast, and they're a great cast to hang out with.
Boom. Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang. Reason to see number two. It's entertaining.
Yeah, like we've been saying this whole time. It's a funny movie. It's not like laugh out loud funny throughout. So that's why we're saying it's entertaining, because even if you're not laughing, I doubt you're going to be really bored throughout this adventure.
I was always amused. I was always having a good time. You know, it's just a fun party movie.
Yeah, it's a party movie. It's about two guys wanting to take their best friend out for his 21st birthday. Yeah. And we've all had ideas of what we should do for our best friend's 21st birthday, and they never really live up to the hype of what we imagine, and this film takes it to that hype. Sure, there's not a lot of substance going on, and it's got a weird message about, like, fuck your career and just do what you want at 21.
Well, I kind of took it as also like, you know, it's just, you know, Jeff Chang is killing himself for a dream he doesn't want. Like, be yourself, stand up to the man, and do what you want with your life, you know, like.
But there is a lot of talk about, like,
because that's who these people are at the time. Like, you know, I got it.
Because they're all, like, convinced adulthood's gonna suck, so live it up while you're young. But even so, like, none of them, that doesn't matter with this film. It's a party movie, and how's the party? The party's a lot of fun.
Like you said, it's not, like, there's not a whole lot of subtext and all that stuff, but there is some cool stuff to just sort of resonate about friendship and how things change, but then they, you know, find a way to be, you know, friends again. It just works for me. Like, I like that subject matter, kind of, so. Yeah. One thing that's interesting about this movie is, for a college movie, there is a lot of male nudity by all the leads, which I just thought was interesting, because usually it's like, you know, boobs everywhere, but it's mostly naked dudes throughout the movie, which I thought was just a cool, like,
And I don't like a lot of these college types of movies, but I ended up really enjoying it, you know?
Yeah, it's a good time.
Reasons not to see. You know, it's weird, like, I could totally see at the same time, even though I'm saying, like, I don't get what everyone else's problem is, I still at the same time actually do see why there are people who might not laugh at it. It's a comedy, and it's hard to win over everybody when it comes to a comedy. At the age we're at, we're part of the target demographic.
Yeah.
So for us to be like, well, it satisfies us, I think it did the job well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could see why, if you're older or even younger, you might not find it that funny. It's a lot like The Hangover. Sometimes it seems like they ripped the exact outline of The Hangover and just put it in here.
You know, funny enough, an older couple sat down right next to me when I went to see this, and they seemed to be really enjoying themselves. So, like you said, this is one of those movies where I can totally see why you wouldn't like it. If you brought me a list of complaints, I would probably be like, yeah, no, totally. Scenes go on really long, the editing's weird, you know, sure, whatever, but I still enjoyed myself.
There's not much depth. All they're doing is partying and having a fun time.
But it's fun, and it's clever enough, and it has enough personality to where, you know, you'll have a good time watching it.
And everyone's comparing this to The Hangover, and The Hangover has a sense of danger going on.
Yeah.
This doesn't really have a big, you don't really feel a big sense of danger. I mean, there's a little sense of urgency.
A little bit, yeah.
So, you know, it's weird. You can find a lot of flaws with this film, but all the flaws that people are finding, it's like, that's not what matters with this type of movie.
It's a little scrappy, you know, fun flick, and it's, you know, I never hold a ticket price against a movie because I saw this for $16.
Wow.
But you know what? I still had a good time. Is it worth $16? No, probably not. Go to a matinee or something. Or if you're out with your friends on a Saturday night, you know, whatever, you'll still have a good time. It's a good time, you know.
Alright guys, you can go ahead and tell us your reasons to see or not to see 21 and Over.
Jeff Chang.
And if you want to hear my straight to the point review of 21 and Over, go ahead and click on the link below.
Also, if you want to see more episodes of Reasons to See, more reviews with both of us, click here to see more Reasons to See shows.
And if you want the whole Real Rejects experience,
just Jeff Chang, this Jeff Chang button right here.
Right here. It means subscribe, but it says Jeff Chang.
It does say Jeff Chang. This review is brought to you by Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
Jeff Chang.
They never once call him Jeffrey.
They do call him Jeffrey Reginald Chang at one point.
Yeah, I think they're like reading his name off a medical chart or something.
His name is either long or longer.
Yeah.
Jeff Chang.
I hope it catches on, the Jeff Chang.
Dude, Jeff Chang, totally Jeff Chang.
And I can see why you might call something that's a Jeff Chang after watching this movie.
It is a Jeff Chang, it totally is.
Yeah, there are things that happen where you're like, that's a Jeff Chang.
Yeah, dude. Teddy bear penis.
Jeff Chang.
That's a total Jeff Chang.